How to get out of the Google Sandbox. Today we're going to talk about how to get out of the Google Sandbox. Welcome back, beautiful and amazing SEOs. My name is Don Siller from Rank Wave, and today we're going to talk about how to get out of the Google Sandbox. So what is this mythological Google Sandbox? Well, when you first start up your website, you can easily get your website indexed in Google, but it may not show up in the site search. So a quick way to do that is to drive some ads, drive some traffic to it. But if you want to do it the free way, I'm going to show you right here. So what you want to do is you want to get pages to rank very quickly in Google. So in order to do that, you have to go after very low competition. Find sites that nobody else has written articles, have no competition. They will rank within a day or two, and then your site will start to show up. So let's go see how you do that. So let's just type in, okay. So if we're going to do it for local, we would say roofing. Roofing, say Seattle. So that's it's going to be, actually I haven't changed it to Seattle. Now the way you can do that is I'm searching for Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. So the searches are going to show up differently, but you can download an extension called GS Location Changer. And then I've got this set to United States, but you could set it directly to Seattle. It'll show all of the searches in Seattle where you're searching from. So that's GS Location Finder. Okay, and then we have to, another way to see what the volumes are is, again, that's another extension called Keywords Everywhere. It's very inexpensive. I think it's about $10 for 100,000 searches or something, very low. Anyway, so you can just change this to global or any of the cities and it'll give you the correct volume. So this looks like, unless I put Seattle in there, it'll give it a hyper location. So I want to go after roofing Seattle, but that's really no way are you going to rank for that. Let's just do a quick competitive analysis. So we do Control F to see how many are in the title or in the description. So we highlight that. If we just go down to the businesses and see if it's in any of the titles. So we got one here, one title, and no descriptions. So that means if you optimize this page for, say, Seattle, roofingseattle.com, if that was available, or .net or .org, and you put that into your URL and into your description, you would have a good chance of beating these people out. And then if we go to Moz and check the Moz bar, and check our competition, you can see PA and DA. If you don't know what PA and DA are, PA is page authority, basically based on how many links are coming into this page and what the quality of those links are. It'll give you the authority of that page. The higher the authority from 0 to 100, the better you rank and the harder it is to compete against them. And then DA is for the full site and based on the links. So if we look at the competition here, you see that it's got If it's PA of 20 and 20, that's what we're looking for. Below that, with very little links, then we can easily beat it out. But this one's going to be, depending on, it's got a, the DA is not bad, and they have 800 links, so those links probably aren't too bad. PA 3630, PA 46 with 0 links. That is Yelp. So if there's no, if they're not driving any links to it from their Yelp listing, then you can easily beat that. And this one's optimized with 33 links, 80 links, 440 links, 35, 42. Going to be extremely hard to beat. So you have a new site. How the heck are you going to get in there? So what you can do is you can just simply go to, the idea is to get out of the sandbox and to get any other, more other termed keywords to rank quicker, so that have more competition. So if we just look at roofing and then we start to put do roofing contractors, or do, or is, or how, basically questions that people are asking to do with roofing. And so this is not going to be hyper located for the Seattle area. It's just going to be in general. So just put do roofing, and then we start with A. Do any roofing companies offer financing? So there's no volume, right? And go to B, C. So you can see, do roofing contractors finance? These are all questions that people are asking. Do roofing companies do gutters? So let's just look at this and see what the competition is. Control F. We go down and we say, oh, we want to write an article that's going to answer this very specific question exactly the way it's written. Do roofing companies do gutters? And this is Quora, so people go to Quora to answer questions, so you can easily beat that if you write an article. Doesn't look like, here's one. Do roofing companies do gutters too? Well, let's just click on this. It's a blog, so that's an inner page. A little slow right here. She's slow. So then we just go down and look at this article and see, it's not very long. Like if we just do this, go to the top and we right click, there's an extension called Count Words. So again, it's free. I'll tell you it's only $5.49. So if you write an article, anything under 600 or 800 words, you can easily write an article. Okay, so just this one, and you can probably beat it. And if you want to, so if you do that, if you go through that process, the whole alphabet from A to Z, and put is, do, how, what, should, and write about 10 articles that nobody else has written, or if they've written them, they're very thin content. That's going to get you to show up, and your website is going to show up in Google, and you're going to be out of the sandbox instead of having to wait 2 or 3 months. Some people say the sandbox doesn't exist, but I'm not sure if it does or not. But what you can do is you write your first article like this. You write this article or one of these articles. You could write one, a more competitive one, and if it doesn't show up at all, um, even if it's like on the 6th page, 8th page, not showing up, and you're in, Google is not finding it, i.e. sandbox, then you can just go through that process. So that's all I got for you today. Again, that was how to get out of the Google Sandbox with a new website. And I wanted to tell you about where I learned this kind of thing from. An SEO called William Jones. He's been in the industry for 20 years. He's a no bullshit guy. And everything he does is extremely organized. He calls them SOPs, standard operating procedures, for absolutely everything he does. And if you take one of his classes, see if we can go over and find you one of his classes. Yeah, I don't know if I'm there or not. Anyway, his classes are all recorded. They're all live, and they go for, he's having a course coming up very soon on October the 4th, where he has chosen somebody to rank their website in local, as local SEO. Going to rank their website from the very beginning all the way to the end till it ranks number one in organic traffic and number one in the maps, or starts to get those phones ringing, which is the very most important part. So he's very structured, and he'll teach you absolutely everything you need to know from very beginning, A to Z, and gives tremendous value. Like his upcoming course will be, I think, $97, and it's 20 hours of recorded everything you need to know to rank a website, all the things. And then plus he sells all these different services. So I recommend you go have a look at him and check out his DMB, see if I can find it, called DMB Pro. Where the heck is it? Agency Mastermind, Partners. These are all the classes, so that will be tools. So he has some amazing tools that will help automate the process and get you going. So check that link in the description to go over and have a look at his products, and I highly recommend them. And if you want any more content on SEO, especially local SEO, just leave a comment in the description. That's it for me, Don from Rank Wave SEO. Until I talk to you later, stay awesome.